So I want to talk about a subject being mental health again. And I have combat PTSD and bipolar unspecified, but mainly it's bipolar 1. And my family uh, tends to really examine me under a microscope because of these things. And I appreciate that sometimes, but other times it can be a bit much. They are very concerned when I have too good of a day or too bad of a day, in those extremes. And like what I am right now, well medicated. I'm on the highest dose of a antipsychotic named Geodone, which is 80 milligrams, and I'm on a low dose of a mood stabilizer, which is Depakote, which is 250 milligrams. And I'm on these medications, and I'm very stable. And not cured by any means, but like stable in my moods. I'm not getting too erratic at any given time. But the combat PTSD that I do have impacts my anxieties immensely. But again, I'm not in those extreme highs or extreme lows because the medication keeps me kind of at a even playing field. But the main purpose of this video is because you tend to live under a microscope with your family dealing with these issues, unfortunately. And I appreciate the concern, but it can be a bit much, because again, they really don't want to see too much of a variation in your mood. And if they do, they're very sensitive to it. And they start to question what's going on if they see too much change in a short amount of time. And because of my combat PTSD and the bipolar, my sleep's off. Like the majority of the time, I'm not getting a tremendous amount of sleep, and some days I get more than others, some days I get less, and it's kind of a fluctuation of things. So my suggestion, if you're dealing with these mental health issues and stuff, and you're having difficulty with your family because they're too hypersensitive to your mood fluctuations and what's going on, just be patient and have a conversation with them. Because if they talk to you and you're rational and you don't have any like triggers for them to think that something's wrong, like you're not selling or giving away all your stuff, or talking about suicide all the time, and telling people crazy things, you're going to be okay, right? They're going to know that you're fine. But if you start doing things out of the ordinary and you're erratic in your behavior, you're calling people up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about different things, like there's going to be signs and warnings and stuff like that need to be considered. So again, I hope this helps. Living with these conditions is very intense and is a full-time job, 100%. And I hope this shines a little bit of light on that. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and share. All of that's appreciated. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.